As an aside, I didn't show this off, but let's do a safety save. But to show off how behind I am, my brother has in fact finished the game completely on the harder difficulty in the new game plus for a second time, so you know. Oh man, that was very confusing to me. Okay. So it might be good then. Well, and also, unlike myself, who I've never actually played any of the Devil May Cry games, I've seen a little bit of them played. And I always consider eventually getting around to them. But he's actually played all of them, so he had good reason to jump to the harder difficulty. Because they did a very good job with this game of making it beginner friendly for action games. But they did that at the cost of there's no actual like hard, like proper hard difficulty to begin with. Let me clarify that to be fair, for people who are used to action style games like Devil May Cry. Because the idea with action focused is it's supposed to be a little bit challenging for someone who's pretty new to the genre. Because this is made for Final Fantasy fans. Okay. I think I'm confused because all I did was not teleport to where I need to go, which is the Ironworks. Established within a natural sea cavern situated near the outskirts of Old Canver, the Ironworks serves as a discreet berth for Mid's greatest creation. Still sounds pretty mid to me. I mean, look, it's not even an airship. It's a regular ship. For now. Oh, look at Torgal being a good boy. Staying out of people's way. Nope, these are all just generic. Makes sense. Hey, we might get more stuff with our uncle. That's always a good time.
All right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aina Yar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
That's nice. I feel like travel...
What do you know of Barnabas Thumb?
He's like evil, sexy, older me.
Only what the bards sing. And he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne.
Damn.
And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light!
I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Uh-oh. I feel like if you're already hearing them, it's too late.
Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Oh, look at Torgal. He's gonna dog his station.
Everyone with me?
Look at our crew. This is a good crew. No henshin. It does have a bit of a lineup to it, doesn't it?
Here they come.
It needs every moment we can give her. Behind me, Lord Rosfield. I'll take care of these fuckers.
Behind you? I'll have you know, Earthbreaker here once struck fear into the heart of every man in the Cleats.
Come on. There we go. So let's just do this now so I have it.
How are we doing, mid? I thought you said that ship was fast. Oh? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers. Come on, then. Which of you lot fancies meeting Ogre Killer next? I thought it was called Heartbreaker.
That's laser. Well, I seem to be doing okay right now. I say as I immediately take massive damage I don't need to do. Oh, thank God Mega Flare dodge is massive. I feel like I dodged that second time, but maybe not. There we go. There we go. That hurt. Well, at least I finally killed him, but that was not a good showing before then. At least that was the extent of that fight, though. Oh, I have so much AP. But I feel like there's no point in spending it because I feel like I gotta be close to getting Shiva, right? Also, look at Gav and Uncle Byron hanging with us.
Alright, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain.
Guys,
Clive.
get on the ship where it's nice and safe. Didn't I kill you?
But I thought he was.
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Oh, he's one of... I don't remember what they're called. Oh, there's a lot of him. Oh dear.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Thank you, Uncle Byron.
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy.
Do they say what the name is? No, they don't. They have Akashic here. The Enterprise, the Hideaway's mithril engine-powered flagship, designed by the father and daughter team of Sidolphus and Mididol Telemann to serve as a last hope for humanity should all of Althea be lost to the Blight. Mid recruited a team of shipwrights and supervised the secret construction of the ship in the Telemann Ironworks on the outskirts of Camphor, with a little help from Byron Rosfield's bottomless purse. Maybe this will say it here. Now it just says magical creation. See, this bothers me. Because we know... Oh, what is it? Is it Eolfer? Eolfer? I can't remember what they're called. Lord Commander of the Kingdom of Walood's armies, despite apparently falling into Clive Rosfield's blade. Hey, Katie. I was just trying to see if the real-time lore would remind me what the dominant constructs are called, but it didn't. Outside the Converian Agora, he appeared again in the Ironworks, conjuring countless doubles of himself that set upon Clive and his allies, proving Joshua's theory that the Constant Knight was no mere swordsman. Eggy, that's right, but a magical creation of King Barnabas. Yeah, I think Eggy is the word I was looking for.
There was a time people called me the Executioner. Who was my voice? No matter, heads will roll all the same. Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you?
Byron did a good
Bugger
R
me.
roll there.
Weigh anchor!
I wish I had more
Engine
HP.
dead slow ahead!
This is fun.
Have care, my friends. 'Tis not blood that runs through an Evan's veins. These foes will not fall easily.
But they will fall. Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up? As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
Come on, I need you guys to try to hit some.
Five of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
There we go. Oh. Damn. There we go.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my
No, just
signal.
keep going to sleep there. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time.
In your own time!
Oh, cutscene time.
Right. Run for it.
So it's good to see that Sleipnir had, like, the rule of ninjas imprinted in him. Nice. Good job, Uncle. Oh, they can all jump pretty good. I say, as Byron whiffs it. Look, he's not a young man anymore. He can't jump the way he used to. Big anime jumps. Enterprise escaped. I wasn't even paying good attention. Could something have happened there if I did bad? Didn't look like it, just felt like I had to survive. I keep getting small frame drops. It's fine.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
The Naldia Nero. The Einherjar. Oh, is Jill gonna have a scene with Bernie first?
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Mythos. Yup. Yeah, I can't believe last time I was like, why did he just take Jill alive? As if forgetting the fact that we still need her delicious Shiva powers.
Now
Mythos.
back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
Well, that's nice of Joshua. Providing people Phoenix Light.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted.
Aww.
Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something.
Get
On
out,
the
Uncle.
battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless.
Get out and live.
Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Randalar can provide them.
And the law.
Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
This is cute. I'll miss him, but also I'm choosing to believe that he'll be safer off screen than on screen.
Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Bye, Uncle Byron.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Twinside, the Holy Empire of Sonbreck. God damn, Dion.
Grigor of mercy.
You limped the whole way to Twinside? I guess he wouldn't be a good paladin boy if he didn't believe in hurting himself. Oh, he's not trying to find his dead lover, is he? No, he's gotta be okay. I don't remember his name. I'm going to choose he's around somewhere.
This
I mean, sure, I believe that. I don't think he matters to me besides... Aw, besides being Dion's boyfriend. Medicine girl.
My lord.
How? What is this? Ah, she better secretly be Leviathan's dominant when the DLC drops. Alright, we're gonna have a ship battle now? The Naldia Narrow. Blessed with mild currents and warm waters, the Narrow allows for swift travel to the Dominion, Warflam, and Stone Air without having to circle through the dangerous outer seas. Hey, look, we're in the Naldia Narrow again, like I just read.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
Excellent.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stoneair.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
Oh yeah, let's do some pirating in the meantime.
Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations!
Yes. Not in that order though. Let's get ice powers and
Let's
save
see
Jill.
what this girl can do.
Like, look, I don't know about Clive, but I have priorities. Maybe Medicine Girl doesn't have a name. Maybe she's that level of orphan where she's never bothered.
Where one leads, so does the other follow.
I mean,
Bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate.
that armor is okay.
Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold.
I'm sorry. Were you thinking...
Fascinating.
Ooh, the helmet makes it work more
There is
though.
naught my blade cannot sever.
Mythos. Let me show you how cool I am. Getsuga Tensho Mythos.
Great Grigos, gosh!
Yeah, maybe next time one of you guys wants to try blocking that.
Hard apart! Heads down, you brutes! And brace
Well,
for
actually,
impact!
I guess technically the Odin lore is that you can't block it. Would cut through it, huh? Odin sword OP. Oh, Barney's ship is still bigger than ours.
I'll find her.
Alright, Torgal. Come on, boy. Sniff out Shiva's dominant. Find me the ice powers, boy. Oh shit. Little brother, can you hold off Bernie, please?
Bloody hell! How to stop it!
Bird up. I mean, theoretically, Joshua's Phoenix power should be the answer, right? Because it doesn't matter how hard Odin can cut him up, he'll just heal it.
Where did you hide, Hieronymus?
Over here!
That. Oh, who's doing protect? Oh, you're through here? Nope, 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 nope. Ah, there we are. I didn't do that properly. Try this out. New enemies approach. Ooh. Wow. Oh, I should have. Yeah, that's fine. Don't attack me. Attack me, or I'll just slowly gather charge.
Nice try.
Thank you. Thank you for walking right into my trap guard. And this is true. Joshua is still... It's a little embarrassing when I'm still lasering and they're already dead, but you know, not everyone has Clive's stamina. But look, maybe Joshua just heals differently from wounds versus illness. I don't know where I got the 2 sharp fangs from, but... Oh, we go inside? Right, of course we go inside. We're looking for our imprisoned wife.
I need to hurry.
Ooh, that's not going so well. Dying of animated disease is very serious.
There he is! The king wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Don't worry, once we get cool lightning power, not lightning, ice powers. Oh, you son of a bitch. In fact... And you know what? In fact, let's just... Oh, just a tip. It counts. I hit the wrong thing there. I was trying to do that. There we go. Yeah, let's finish off with new enemies. I didn't sign up for that. Yeah, we'll let Giga Flare. Mega Flare do the job of it. I need to kill this guy first, though, before he starts doing healing. Hi. Keep not dodging you the way I should. There we go. Come on. There we go. Might be enough to kill him too, let's see. It might be close. Yeah, there we go. More enemies. Come on, guys. That was unnecessary, but did it anyways.
She must be here somewhere.
Oh, I'm still going. It's fine. It's fine. More bloody hides. I do appreciate, instead of having everything just cut off when the fight should have ended, they let it keep going. So that, like, awkward feel when you break out your anime super move and not do it calculatedly. It's like, ooh, it's still going. Torgal, where the hell do I need to go, buddy? Thank you, my good doggo. Oh, I need to go in this one. Breath of Earth, Earth and Fury. Yeah, because otherwise I would have definitely gone down the wrong one. That assumes where I need to go? Okay. Actually, no, let's just do this. Do this one quickly. I always forget you can parry. Oh, sweet, I leveled up while lasering. Hyperion and Titan. I mean, it does have its advantages in a fight like that where it's slowing down everyone. Which one is it, Torgal? Thank you.
Jill!
You came.
There you are, ice powers. Aww.
Clive, how did you?
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
That's a good response to that, actually. Can you walk out of my jail? I can. Basically.
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Oh no, he's becoming edgier. He could use the power of Edge to teleport between spaces even. Oh, he fully primed. That's a problem.
In honest then.
Oh, Joshua is not looking so good. Behold, my horse is the dominant of Leviathan. Damn. Oh, that's... Thank God Mid and Sid made a really good engine. Unfortunately, Odin's own ship doesn't have a really good engine. Drift! Drift! Man, Barney, you Moses'd your own ship.
Can you go on?
And if not,
think
do you
so.
want to share with me a cup of ice powers? Come on, Clive. You acting like ate it like all the other times. Just do it now, too. Stop teasing me, man.
But to where?
Although usually that happens at the end of these, so... Gravity is taking its time. I guess he just cut the water that hard.
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive.
Mythos.
This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade.
How long did you spend thinking that line?
The world will soon be painted in black.
Yeah, probably my top 5
And
Rolling
all that
Stone songs.
live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. you truly think it's so simple?
Hopefully. I mean, if we have to kill God
The
too,
blight
you know.
is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march.
Barnabas is totally a boomer.
Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Nice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Are we getting a proper round one now?
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Oh, he gave us to come get some.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Aw. Not sure that's fully placed trust, but...
We don't have to do this.
Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty.
Oh. There we go. Come on, keep going, man. I didn't time that well at all.
Since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking.
Oh, non-range. Oh, it's still me.
Fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. Defend yourself.
Let's try.
Oh, you have a judgment cut.
I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might.
We have a ton of help in this.
Raise your guard.
I have a feeling I couldn't have actually done this, but, you know. I'll give it a try.
You will assume the mantle you've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed.
Oh. Ouch.
You would yield so soon.
Look, I just don't have the DPS right now, Barney.
Clive!
Hey, Jill, Jill. Ice powers. Those might help right now.
Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God,
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being.
I like Nightblood
It
more.
breaks us. It unmakes us. That its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon.
Sword doesn't talk enough.
It is too much for even his chosen few.
Okay.
Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
That you're
What
built
I am
different.
saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses.
Oh
Still,
my.
you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me.
Make everyone a Kashik.
Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness.
Also, you lied. You're not
They
even
are
a dude.
pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back.
First ever. God's an awesome guy.
Been led astray
Really?
by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality.
He's going
where
really
they
hard
might
on this
once
angle.
more know salvation.
Salvation. And abandon everything we hold dear.
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Okay.
Clive!
Oh, now the cut has finally
The faster
finished.
it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Jill.
Ash
Jill.
is not far.
Ice powers.
I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
Ice powers. Clive bested. Damn. Roasted. The Will of Light Impulse. Interesting. It makes no sense that it dropped in the fight. But I guess it can't give me an Odin thing yet, because there'd be no point, right? How to outrun the ocean. You lost. Great job. It was kind of goofy that they kept that the same, huh? The Shadow Coast. Western Ash. Ah, here's the sad we lost music.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn.
Aw. Thanks, Torgal, giving us some privacy.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master.
Or maybe, with the naked skin-to-skin contact, you could finally give me the ice powers.
Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe. But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man.
Oh, Clive. Don't you remember her tragic backstory from when you were separated?
Flames from within. I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill.
Mostly douchebags.
What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
Oh, classic.
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone.
And now you're also good at
Because
brooding.
you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done.
Who doesn't do the greatest soul searching completely in the nude?
And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you.
Ice powers.
To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone.
Symbolism.
These burdens I carry. My sins, my pain, my sorrow.
lights, and this is very nice. And you know, the closest they can come to showing sex on screen. Okay, no, I'm joking a little bit there.
If I am to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill.
And how much bigger my hand is than
Find a
yours.
way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other.
Oh my god, that's such a dork move. That's adorable.
That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
The sexy cry.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
The gasp. God, it only took ages for them to get to the fucking point now. That was really nice. There's something amazingly perfect about the kissing the hand before that, though. Such a... Oh, man. God bless. I feel like Gav's enough of a scout, he would definitely know if he was interrupting. So he probably only walked in once he knew they weren't going to do anything. Aww. It was like, oh, such a boring human
What of
day.
Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Thank goodness Barney destroyed his own ship. Made it way easier
Then
for
let's
us.
go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Yeah, Torgal, all the dumb human stuff is done. Let's go on an adventure, boy. teleport back over.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
Made for a dope
He stayed with
backdrop,
the
though.
Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up their hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Across the Narrow. The power of ice, finally. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Shiva's essence. Tuning with Shiva not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, it also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Ice Age, which forcefully knocks back enemies great distances. Ability details are found in the Abilities tab in the main menu. Shiva's iconic feat, Cold Snap, can be used to swiftly move left, right, forward, or back, to either dodge attacks or close in on an enemy.
I should visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
Alright, let us do Shiva channeled. Oh. Damn. Everything is expensive. Look at that. Let's save. Yeah. Okay. So we also picked up the power of the icon Shiva made manifest. The shard of crystal is cold to the touch and can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. Clutch mine. This is new. For centuries, these strange egg-shaped clusters of ore were ignored by Waloed's Pikmin, since clutch mine is brittle, dull, and of little use in its own right. But when it was later discovered that the substance could be added to metals to increase their strength and hardness, it was mined to the point of exhaustion. Alright, and then journal. Across the Narrow. But one mother crystal now remains in all of Valisthea. To see balance restored to the realm and ensure humanity's place within it secured, the final heart must be destroyed. Alright. So let's look at this. So effortlessly cross our gun in any direction, attacking with circle while sliding can temporarily freeze enemies. Oh, great detail. Can be used to dodge incoming enemy attacks. Circle can be used while sliding to execute a powerful follow-up attack called Frostbite. Enemies struck with Frostbite will become temporarily frozen. Precisely dodging an enemy attack with Cold Snap freezes all enemies within a radius. This is known as permafrost. Permafrost duration is determined by the strength of the enemy attack dodged. Mastery increases permafrost duration. Then we'll build out the battle techniques. Okay. Oh, that's very cool looking. Mesmerize. Launch multiple shots of ice that upon striking lighter enemies, draw them toward Clive. Can be used in midair. Oh, okay. We'll get over here. Ice Age. Unleash river of icicles that greatly knocks back any enemy it strikes. Hold button to increase potency. Summon a colossal ice crystal that deals continuous damage to all enemies that become trapped inside it. Oh, that's fun. Alright. And then Diamond Dust. Summon a winter storm that freezes enemies in place within a radius before dealing massive ice damage and knocking them back. Alright, let us... What would I want to get rid of? Would I want to get rid of Deadly Embrace? Probably, right? Although part of me almost wonders if I want to get rid of Bahamut. Because I feel like Bahamut trips me up with... Oh, but Mega Flare is really good when you can actually do it cleverly. So I really should probably replace Titan, actually, but... I don't mind the Bahamut dodge. I mind the wings. But that's fine. I want to keep these. Was one point your girlfriend or the dragon? I mean, it doesn't need to be either one. It can be both or neither. Block these. Wind up. Giga Flare, Heat Wave. Put on Diamond Dust, I think. But we'll keep Lightning Rod. Sure, we'll do it this way for now. Yes, no. I mean, Odin is the right answer. We'll get there eventually, though. Okay. What does upgrading this do for me? Increase number of ice blasts to 2 and increases hits for each blast. Wow. Giga Flare costs more than Master than Diamond Dust.
You need anything, you just ask. We might not have your uncle's resources, but resourcefulness we've got in spades.
I don't know how long it took you to think about that, but nice. Alright. We have a side quest here, we have a side quest here. We have a side quest here. God. Damn it, Blackthorn. You mopey mofo. Oh, man. What's up, dude?
How may I help you today? I have the details here. Very good.
I just wanted her to stop saying she had something for me.
How are you doing? Here you go.
That's 8 side quests?
Always something, isn't there?
Oh, good lord. And people complain about the final side quest drop. Doesn't look like we have any hunts, though. Which is a shame, but makes sense. Ask about Nectar's adventures. Did I ever tell you about the time I journeyed through Southern Ash? Kupo.
Through Orcish lands.
Well, technically they're Deadlands now, but the orcs don't seem to mind. Kupo. They found a way to survive without mother crystals, just like we have. Kupo. Though it involves a good deal more cannibalism than here at the Hideaway. At least I think it does. You don't happen to know what Molly puts in her brow, do you? Kupo? Please don't imply casual cannibalism. Alright, well, these hunts are done for now. It is true.
How do you split the sea, you reckon?
Oh, we might as well should get the...
Better off not knowing.
Actually, wait a second. Before we do that, let's actually check, because... Yeah, we could do something there.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Come back.
Oh. Is Joshua gone again? Oh well. I can't do Shivas until I find it yet, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Yot's not having a good time.
Still alive, are ya? Going purse weighing you down?
I don't have much in the way of valuables. Might as well. This is all the same, yeah. Which makes sense. It even showed there wasn't anything new for Karen, but I thought I'd look at least.
Recommend?
I'm gonna leave these two for it. Oh, what's up, Lucan?
Adrift on foam-flecked peaks, despair looms below.
Just like no wonder Torgal is sleeping. Oh, you're still going, Jesus.
A flame is sparked that warms us in its glow.
God, just something up tempo. The world is ending, my dude, and you're going slower every single time.
You don't know what you're talking about. The odor's what gives Chance's stew its, depth. And that's what makes it superior to any old lizard livers.
Oh, please. Have you even tried the fried mortress? Taste, smell, texture. It beats your beloved stew hands down on every count. Now that's a masterpiece.
I thought maybe that would have changed, but I see that if it is, it's going to require a culinary quest.
Welcome back, Sid.
Maeve's stuff is the same.
Keep your mug handy.
We all know that bearers have a resilience to the ill effects of ether.
That's the same thing you were saying before. I don't care. He was probably going to say it too.
Did you know that chocobos
Yep.
are far more resilient to the effects of
I was wondering when next you'd visit.
I wish for the basic NPCs it would show something to say they were different, but I think I need to realize that most of them are going to be the same unless a quest happens.
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Please don't be too long. Yeah, it's
If
not
you
that
have
bad.
a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
We have something new in the bestiary. Let's start with lay of the land this time, actually. Hoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You would think it'd be faster for me to notice the little red circles. But if I try to go too quickly, I miss them. Javosht. Oh. What do I want to do for this one? Javosht, a town located in the rugged mountainous mining region of central Dalmatia. It is known for its ironwork, and armor and weaponry forged here has long enjoyed a reputation as the realm's finest. This is in no small part due to the quality of ore the mines produce, as well as the veritable army of local blacksmiths whose skills are said to be unrivaled. Alright, that's Javosht. The Shadow Coast. The forbidden cliffs that line the Naldi narrow on the ash side of the channel. Though viable ascents exist, their numbers are few and the paths narrow and perilous. That said, they have more than once been used as a staging ground for covert incursions into the kingdom. Now, the land above having been all but consumed by the blight, it is only the boldest of adventurers who dare set foot here. The Nile de Janeiro, a region of sea south of the Strait of Arthur, lying between the continents of Storm and Ash. The trading ports of the free cities of Canver dot its western shores, making it the busiest stretch of commercial water in all of Althea. Though her currents are swift, storm-free skies and an abundance of marine life allow the Nile to serve as the source of much of the region's food. And then we have the Southern Isles, a nation once based on an archipelago in the seas of the south of Althea. It maintained a healthy trading relationship with Dalmacia and the free cities of Canver, where its medicines, which employed plants found only on its islands, were particularly prized. Unfortunately, the gradual incursion of the blight destabilized and eventually destroyed this society entirely. Since it mentions medicines, I have to assume that the Southern Isles are where Medicine Girl is from, in the deep lore of her backstory we will never get. Now look at the mysteries of the realm. Icon, hidden truths, shattered aspects of Ultima's power given flesh by human hosts. It is the two wardens of fire, Phoenix and Ifrit, who together comprise his perfect form. The icons of the lesser elements serving as sacrifices to Mythos' altar in order to test and bolster the vessel's strength. Kind of weird to say fire is the strongest element, especially when you have light and dark, but I mean, it makes sense. Akashic divinity, the irreversible change brought about by a living being's overexposure to ether. Creatures are stripped of any intelligence or sense of self they may once have had, and become suffused with life force, usually manifesting as extreme strength and aggression. Though most regard men who turn Akashic as naught but mindless monsters, Barnabas and Sleipnir claim they are, in fact, divine. The strongest is Rainbow because num 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 powers. That's fair. Although apparently Rainbow is fire, so. The Einherjar on the Nile de Janeiro, the flagship of the Waluda Navy, also known as the Black Galleon, is a vast, seven-masted vessel constructed of 3 conjoined galleys and could aptly be described as a floating fortress. Alongside the Royal Cavalry, it is the pride of Wulud, and is capable of swiftly delivering elite troops onto enemy soil to make war in the name of the mighty Odin. Jill was kept prisoner here after being captured by King Barnabas. Oh, there's a few new ones here. Botanian Deadlands. The Deadlands are true to their name in that no plant nor animal can survive for long in land swallowed by the blight. At least, that is, without effort and ingenuity. In Sid's hideaway, Bohemil and Martel found some success in growing crops in Deadland soil, and others continue their legacy in the new hideaway. Mid's filters, for instance, make the blackened waters of the Mare fit for human consumption, and, much to Nigel's relief, irrigation. Mythos, the vessel's completion. Ultima's name for the vessel of limitless power that he has long awaited. He identifies Clive as this Mythos by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of Ifrit and having the power to absorb the ether of other icons. Ultima manipulates his servants into pinning Clive against the other dominants that he might drink of their strength and bring Mythos closer to perfection. Will, that which separates humans from animals and is given shape by consciousness, a sense of self, and a freedom of thought. Even when one is deprived of other freedoms, it is one's will that drives the pursuit of true liberty. To Ultima, however, human will is a sickness that prevents them from taking their proper divine form. that of the Akashic, who blindly serve his own purposes. To this end, he casts primogenesis, transforming much of humanity into his soulless servants. The bonds of consciousness. The fellow feeling that binds a person with those they love, and who love them. So long as these bonds remain strong, so too does a human's grip upon their will. Ultima casts primogenesis in order to sever these bonds of consciousness, that humanity might lose their wills and turn Akashic, and that his vessel might be perfected. And speaking of, we have the hidden truths of primogenesis, a spell cast by Ultima that casts a roiling pall over all vials there. The unbalance in the ether that resulted not only sapped the potency of crystals and magic in those lands that remained livable, but filled the rest with floods, turning men and beasts into mindless, merciless Akashic, all to sap the wills of mankind and make all of humanity into his soulless servants. Oh man. Ooh. It looks like persons of interest might be closer to completion than the bestiary. Jill Warwick on the Shadow Coast, dominant of Shiva and trusted confidant of Clive, leader of their new hideaway. After Clive was bested by Barnabas in the bed of the Nal de Nero, the two fled to the Shadow Coast. It was there that she entrusted her icon to him, that he might have the strength to fight their fate to the last. Also, they might have had other sex. They at least definitely got to first base. Honestly, with how naked and pressed together they were, I think Clive had to at least accidentally reach second base for sure, too. Like, I mean, he had that, like, holding the hand moment, but I feel like there was no way he would have avoided that, because they were plastered together. But then, considering it's been ages for them, it's not surprising, you know, when the dam finally breaks. Tarja, hidden past, resident physiker of Clive's hideaway, and trusted ally of the cause. She learned much of her knowledge of non-magical interventions in the Southern Isles, where she served as a branded healer. With her magic next to useless in the Blighted Land, the man she called her mentor taught her the true physiker's art. Fate brought the two together again in her mentor's final hours. Long past healing, it was all Tarja could do to use the skills he had taught her to ease his passing. Blackthorn, a hidden past, resident blacksmith of Clive's hideaway. He originally hails from Dravosht, in the far-flung desert wastes of Dalmacia, where he and Zoltan both apprenticed, though he has not returned for many a year, not least because his former friend still bears him a deep-seated grudge. Oh hey, Minidal. As captain, daughter of Sid, raised in the hideaway, Mid learned all she could of engineering and invention from her father, before leaving for university to learn all she couldn't. Her studies all but complete, she put her skills and knowledge to use in building the Enterprise, a mithril engine-powered vessel of her and her father's design, which she captains in service of Clive's cause. Then, Rodrigue, Tarja's youthful and inexperienced assistant, a caring yet timid soul, he is committed to saving the lives of his patients, and so quails when asked to perform life-threatening treatments, such as the removal of bearer brands or the administration of the potent Tears of Elysia. While he admires Tarja's indefatigability, almost got that without tripping, indefatigability, he fears for its effects on her health, and is ashamed that he cannot yet do enough to relieve her burden. Nigel, the hideaway's resident botanist, whose research into the medicinal properties of the flora of the twins, now one might go about growing specimens of interest in the middle of a blighted lake, is invaluable to Clive's cause. Now, unfortunately, with Nigel, part of his thing was using a Morble's ether swollen tendrils, which obviously won't work when everything is blighted. Zoltan, the feared and respected chief of the smithing town of Dravosht, where he and Blackthorn learned their craft, After the master who the two prenticed under breathed his last, there came the blows over the future of the town, and have exchanged nary a word since. Yote is sad. No more from medicine girl yet. Ultima, to whom kings kneel. The otherworldly being behind much of the tragedy and turmoil that's plagued Valstea, and the creature King Barnabas of Waloed worships as his god, and also as the embodiment of his Oedipal complex for his mom. Seriously, I'm kind of glad it hasn't come up again, but I'm not sure we needed to learn that about him because it's not been relevant since. Ultima requires a vessel which to inculcate his disembodied soul, and Clive's curious ability to absorb the powers of other icons suggests that he is the very mythos that Ultima has long awaited. He wills Clive to absorb the other icons, that his vessel might be perfected. Oh, I missed something in Mysteries of the Realms. What did I miss? Oh, how did I miss the Enterprise? Her maiden voyage, the Hideaway's mithril engine-powered flagship, designed by the father and daughter team of Sidolphus and Minadol Telemann, serve as a last hope for humanity, should all of Valstea be lost to the Blight, and constructed in secret in the ironworks on the outskirts of Canver. The mithril with which it is fueled is a highly concentrated source of energy, allowing the ship to achieve speeds thrice that of a galleon at full mast. There we go. And bestiary. Ah, Shiva, hidden truths. The Warden of Ice, of whom Jill Warwick is the current dominant. Long before the fall of the Fallen, there existed a tribe in northwestern Storm known as the Motes of Ice, among whom the dominant of Shiva would be born. Tales of the Ice Queens of the Old North are passed down among the men and women of the Northlands to this day. I guess the dominants also tended to be gender-locked. Because, I mean, it mentions here the Ice Queens, and I guess Shiva would find it kind of weird. I don't know if that would stand for all of them. Like, Garuda definitely has some feminine qualities. And I guess Titan is a giant rock dude. But Phoenix is just a bird, right? And Bahamut is a dragon. But maybe those also are just a boy bird and a boy dragon always? I don't know. Alright, there we go. Who am I? Okay, wait a second. There are... So these are probably scary boss things. But there's something between griffins and adamantoises I haven't fought yet. And there's something between adamantoises and dragonets I haven't fought yet. Interesting.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Oh, there we go.
Nick said I could ride the Enterprise next. No, she didn't. She said I would.
I'm so glad. I mean, it's basically just a dude on a horse. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even check Blackthorn's thing yet.
Oh, don't tell me we've run a stew's awfully thin these days.
I will not forget this kindness, my lord. I shall go to Eastport. But as soon as the rebuilding work is complete, I promise to return.
Oscar, I don't care. I did that ages ago. I mean, I guess it's a side quest thing, so you don't necessarily progress there until a side quest will progress you more. Alright, let's look at our reading table. So we have a healer's place, which makes sense. We did Terrier's thing and didn't read it. Terrier writes us, "Thank you for helping me guide my mentor free from his mortal coil. Contrary to what the madding crowd believes, we physicers are not without our limits. I cannot hope to cure every ill, Mend every wound, save every life. The only medicine that will see you home safe without fail is prevention. Not that this knowledge will ever stop any of you from chasing down some behemoth for its toenails. Taria. Is behemoth in this game? Because, I mean, if we need toenails, I'm down for that. I can do a behemoth hunt. Captain Doris. Captain Doris writes us, Sir, I and the other Cursebreakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain, despite the apparent unrest. Recent investigations... Also, it's Cole writing us. I don't know why I thought it was Captain Doris. I should remember Doris as a girl, because it's freaking Doris as a name. Behemoths are for sure in this game. Oh. Cole writes us about Captain Doris. Sir, I and the other Cursebreakers have grown concerned regarding the well-being of our captain, despite the apparent unrest her recent investigations have visited upon her. Lady Doris refuses all offers of assistance. If it is not too much trouble, I would ask that you please speak with the captain and learn what troubles her so deeply.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
I will prioritize for now. Self-determination. We already have enough side quests, though. Alright, let's look at Blackthorn.
What do I owe the honor?
Oh, we can ask about the Enterprise.
Yeah,
The bladed thing float, did it?
the weight of all that shit.
It had him knock out. He thought it sank straight to the bottom. Always the way with Mid's inventions, though, isn't it? You ain't got a clue what the hell you're looking at when she hands you the designs, but they always seem to work.
That one.
She's a right boil on the ass sometimes, but clever all the same.
What do you want?
Oh, right. We can make her Shiva sword. Duh. It uses Brightburn, I assured. A lot of meteorite, but I guess we'll make it, even though it's such a minimal increase. Yet deep was Frost's bite, leaving her fell mark upon their skins. Iconomachy, Book of Glaciers, 8:12. Yeah, you always have to make it.
No scratches, right?
Yes, equip new fancy sword. That's why I wanted to make it. That's all the same.
Fine.
Oh, wait. Okay, I didn't look yet. Jackin was on a dog, right? Amateur Twitcher. What do you follow dog with? Like, usually I'd say, like, is it finally time for Torgal to meet a nice female wolf? But, like, if that was going to happen, that'd be end game, right? Or Torgal side quest. Goat? Goat wouldn't be bad. Have we gotten cat yet? I feel like we did get cat already. Or did we? Not that a cat would... I mean, a big enough cat would, I guess, but... Pig? Ooh. So I see Dylan and Katie are both thinking that it's something that would be, like... Dogs will eat a lot of things, but, like, goats can eat almost anything. And pigs will eat about almost anything. They're maybe not as hardy as goats, but they can just tank it. It's a chocobo! Of course. We can get to chocobo yet. Also, horrifyingly, chocobos might eat dogs. Like, I would hope you would try to make sure a chocobo wouldn't. But they're, Although I guess chocobos... Well, no, we know some of them eat meat, though. There was the one that would rain meteors on me. But I think predominantly they must be omnivorous, but they can survive as herbivores. Well, maybe not. Maybe Gissel Greens really are just a catnip thing for them. They just like enjoy getting high.
If I painted you black, could you fly me across the lake? Are you even listening?
Man, I don't know how he keeps... Ugh. I really do enjoy this though. God, what's after Chocobo then? Maybe it is another... Oh, no, wait, fine, Frostwolf. Oh, what's up, Goots?
Is there out you need?
Yeah, that came up... Oh man, how many... That came up quite a few streams ago. Goots didn't have anything new then.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had anything so delicious.
I should be so lucky. They're all in Tet's belly before they've even had time to cool.
Okay, there's nothing in the backyard, but we'll go down there anyways.
Lady Karen's called in a favor with one of her suppliers. We should have a new shipment of sackcloth before the next moon.
Not a moment too soon.
Now, do you think black chocobos actually exist? And that there's flying chocobos in this world? Or do you think that's a clever nod because he's a crazy kid? Plus, it might just be a part of like this world's myths that like black chocobos are the ones that can fly, but they're gone. Oh, do you not say anything, Nigel? Okay, fine, ignore me. Yeah, I would assume the latter too.
A few more of these, and the Deadlands will seem less dead.
Okay, you're all saying the same thing.
Across the sea once told me.
Yeah, they are. Okay. Dude, you've got to give up this thing about calling... Like, it was cute, but the fact you're constantly talking to the tree that you call Martel is a bit weird. Saying Clouds is rare and Ambrosia is just a badass chocobo with not extra skills. Oh, Ambrosia is a badass.
Canva lost? It can't be true. I'm sorry, but the report was clear. The scouts found no survivors.
Looked it up, chocobo typically are herbivores, but can eat meat as a last-ditch option. Okay. I think that is something that a lot of other herbivorous animals also have.
I finally finished the book I was writing. You're welcome to read it. If young Jocelyn hasn't already defiled its pages with his infernal scribblings.
I'm a little bit terrified.
Yes.
I see she knows to become a great author, you need to have an RR somewhere. The Heroes 3. How do I want to do this? The Heroes 3. Editor RR. This is the tale of 3 gallant knights, Lady Aemeth the Brave, Sir Arturius the Bold, and Sir Joffs the Brazen, who, trained in cunning by the fabled architect Midodolphus, and armed with the arcane knowledge imparted upon them by the benevolent headmistress, Charlayan of the Seven Stars, embarked on an epic journey from their home, hidden deep within the towering sepulchres of a drowned lich yard, and out into the untamed wild. A journey that would see them defend the weak, rescue the ailing, uplift the downtrodden, and vanquish the darkness that had once again taken root in the land, just as the great outlaw Sidwin had done before them. The name's changed for legal reasons, I say.
Miss Editor's story for our lesson today.
What a wonderful idea, Jocelyn. Let's do just that.
This? Oh yeah, we did do that one. The math problem one. And we'll pick up this side quest while we're here.
How was she? The Enterprise. With Canva in the hands of Akashic, we'll need to find another port. Preferably one as well hidden as the ironworks.
Oh, I don't trust Owain.
Sid. Just the man I was hoping to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only Mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make it out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
Is this Fallen Ruin stuff again? Oh, it's worth 50. Help Owain with the smelter. I'd like to point out, I said I didn't trust him, and he immediately had that, like, sus tone to his voice. But, I mean, if you can't help your subordinates do a little mad science, what can you do? Be happy to.
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the Mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else, see? And
Makes
what's
sense.
more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
Why are we whispering?
To visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding.
That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind, and we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
Will do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Even weirder science. Nortaz. I can't wait till we do the weirdest science. Okay, you didn't have a follow-up. Thought she did. Oh, let's go talk to the suspicious individual. See how he's doing.
According to this, Barnabas Tharm is called the Last King on account of the fact he hasn't aged a day since claiming the throne.
But that was almost 35 years ago.
Wow. Barnabas has that, Araki, the author of JoJo's thing going on. Probably realistically, Ultima just stopped him from aging. But, you know. Suspicious character. Reveal your truths to me, suspicious character.
Ah, Sid. I saw Mid and the others made it back in one piece. More or less. Would that the free cities had fared so well. It will take years to rebuild what was lost to His Majesty's Akashic army.
Alright. That was the less exciting one, but you know, they can't always be straight bars. Okay. we are coming up on Asta. Who is left? Like, I guess she could join Yote in yearning for Joshua since she skipped him the first time and went right to Dion, but that seems unlikely. Did she do Goat? Goat would be such a mistake. I think she did, though. She's done Blackthorn. She's now done Lucan. I guess she could do Talbot, Savor of Stew, but that's related to a side quest. I kind of doubt that. Otto? Has she done Otto? It'd be kind of weird, but he does have that, widower / divorced dad vibe going on. That works for some ladies. Oh, Rodrigue. Although I think that's another side quest thing, so I'm not sure if that would really proc for that. I think she's already done Gav. Byron's not around anymore. Oh, there's Orbalus? No, Orbalus is not his name. The Ferryman. Also, something new unlocked in the Already Stone. But I feel like he's too old. Same with Harpocrates. Oh well, I'm stumped. Let's see. She'll reveal it to us. Oh, she's got like a very pious outfit going on now.
Then again, why settle for low-born chaff when we've honest-to-goodness royalty right here beneath our roof? If Prince Dion cannot see my love for him,
It was Joshua.
the Phoenix will.
Oh, man. It was like the first thing I thought, too. I never trusted my instincts when I should. Always trusted my bad instincts that fail.
Welcome home, Sid.
Yeah, I guess he's still there. Oh.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
This must be related to Doris.
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
I forgot about that side quest, to be honest.
I would have gone to Martha's Rest with Doris, but she ordered me to stay behind. And I'm not about to start disobeying orders.
Alright. What other side quests did I not pick up? Oh no, this one's just let me do this here. Okay. Blacksmith's Blues. August. What the hell could be wrong with Blackthorn now? We already did his backstory.
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
Oh.
The village.
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area is either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick. Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. Except get eaten. If something ain't done soon, the whole place will be overrun.
Deal with the Akashic threat and Jawfrost. Alright. Actually, this one's kind of more straightforward, which is kind of nice.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well, I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
And we'll prioritize. I don't know. I feel like, as long as you know you're leaving, we will theoretically outpace anything Blackthorn would do, right? Might as well should let him know that his home's in danger and we're gonna go help it. Let's see, there's quests to pick up. Oh. Under new management is a new quest, but even weirder science is over there. We'll do both. We've now reached the point where the side quests kind of, because it lets you track 3, but there's more than that available. But it's okay. I'll just have to use my brain to remember things.
Those things I said before about not being able to fight.
You didn't mean them. I know. That's not the man you are. The man I love.
That's kind of cute.
So many were injured. Only by the grace of the goddess did so few succumb to their wounds.
I'd say it was more the grace of the dame. But helps help, eh?
I don't know if those are a lesbian thing or if that's just they're hanging out. It's not like the other two where those guys are explicitly romantic. But it would make sense since we have boy-boy. There should definitely be some girl-girl rap too, you know? Ah, yes, the dame. What's up, Isabel?
Oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
What does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrek. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
Time to deal with some more shitty nobles.
Rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrek. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it.
Yeah,
the
it's an
captain
awkward
can
spot.
offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men. If it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation. Least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
Isabel's putting a lot of faith in Clive not rolling a natural one on this diplomacy check. But we'll see what we can do.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
Under new management. We're not going to prioritize because it would just place one of the other ones.
I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Oh, interesting. It won't show you once you've picked it up, though, unless you're following it. That makes sense. Oh, you have anything new to say?
It's heartening to see that the Guard have rediscovered their purpose. I just hope they don't do anything stupid. We've lost enough people to those things.
Don't worry, you've got me.
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
I didn't look at our
We're
sword
under
yet.
orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison.
Oh,
The
this dude is
Empire owes
bad
you a debt,
news.
and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You
Shitty
are
old
worried
noble
the
that
expanded garrison will render
PNG.
your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her
Interesting.
defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared.
I mean, she does have nice walls, so it makes sense.
Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins.
That's a big infrastructure bill you're
Plans
talking about.
are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
That's doing a pretty good job. Oh.
The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that? You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Sabine.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later.
Yeah, that got a little awkward
The citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose.
Time to get a
On the other
referendum.
side of the wall.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Also, it's been a little while. It's kind of weird to see
As
the
long
name
as you
Sabine show
remain,
up.
The Veil will see to your needs.
All right. Ah, this would have been on the other side of the wall. It needs to be outside the city. That makes sense.
The Legion rings lay limp and lorn. Both heads and swords hung low.
I mean, this guy's pretty slow too.
But at her touch they did rise up to meet their blue-eyed foe.
Okay, we need to hire this bird and bring him in, because at least he knows how to go faster than like
You needn't fret. The creatures
one
have
beat
been
every
dealt
2
with.
seconds.
Yeah, but
Just kills me with Lucan like every
There were
time.
ghosts
It's
at
like,
the
oh.
gates not days ago.
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
That's not looking very good for the Duke. Like, it says a lot, because he's an alemonger, right? He sells alcohol. If he's so shitty that the guy who sells to the people who are having a bad time and are trying to deaden themselves to the world still doesn't like you, you got a big negative impact. You don't have anything for me, right? I think I bought everything from you.
like? I'll
Yeah,
be
I
here
did.
if you need me.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Iron Hand.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
Oh, in hand. Man, I don't know what part of my brain saw that as Iron Hand. Like, you just walk up to a random village woman and for some reason the title was Iron Hand. Damn. Badass. But no, it's just an in hand. Makes more sense. But do the Chocobo support him? Probably not.
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started.
You build a life for yourself somewhere, only for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
Oh man, that's a lot of just talking to NPCs. Okay. I would not mess with the dude who keeps the chocobos. Like, he's not a soldier, but still. He has many war ostriches on his side. I'll do that one last. Oh, she's a townsperson. Okay.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. But I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire's the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Alright, well, that guy is kind of a toady, but okay. You... No, you're on the other side. Heck yeah, Clive, you mantled that fence unnecessarily.
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
On the Dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us cement and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
Alright. Yeah, the cynical soldier living up to his name.
As long as you remain, the veil will...
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Oh, you were a pal. God dang it. I thought that might be the case, but I thought maybe I'd check and do. Serious soldier.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sandbreak is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
He is that way. Okay. I don't know. Just feels like a backwards way of trying to reestablish your infrastructure. But then again, of course, the nobility wants to reestablish the nobility. Where are you, Philippe? Oh, you're right there.
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right. I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right.
Dame does
Thank
have a
you,
good head
Clive.
on her shoulders.
I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
I appreciate that Clive, of course. Oh, you're all just dragonets and raptors. He wanted to get what the people wanted. But really, that was a lot of checking in with various unimportant NPCs that don't matter to do the thing that basically Isabel could have done herself anyways. Like, you know that thing you were kind of hemming and hawing about, going to Philippe and asking him because he was working for the guy, even though you know that he's into you? Yeah, turns out he's still into you. And you didn't need me at all yet.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good.
Yep.
That is to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much.
Yeah,
I
you
sworn to
told us as
protect
much.
Sunbreak. I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
But why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Hey, he got there. That's nice.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady.
Oh, she's gonna stab the shit out of the
Speaking
Duke
of,
now.
standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Clive's like, were you two flirting in front
There
of
may be
me?
hope for Northreach yet. Especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. but I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
Okay, well that side quest was purely connective tissue for the next side quest in the chain. Oh well. They gave us some resources out of it.
Despite my repeated advances, His Eminence has proven a difficult conquest. Fortunately, I am nothing if not persistent. But, be that as it may, I might yet need you to press the point.
Alright, well now that we've done that, we'll just... I think it would be slightly faster to teleport there to get outside of town, but why bother with a loading screen?
Things I said before.
Soon we'll be in Ambrosia range, and she will fly.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
Let of us believe.
I swore to protect this town and the people I love. I don't need a uniform to do that.
Eh, good for you, Philippe. Ambrosia. I'm so glad I got 2 Hulk. Oh, like what's even the point? Oh, Sulfur Lobo? Oh, Wolfhound. Oh, maybe I have a sleepy brain. Just not reading things properly. Fortunately, this is a primarily voice-acted game, so... Also, thank goodness I can ignore the bug. Not the bug, the bombs.
I'll need to deal with these ones first.
Okay, you're the one still doing that, jerk. Oh, that wasn't timed properly, okay.
There's a good boy.
Oh, that lasts a while, okay. And there.
Too slow.
Punches. Oh no, like... Let's see, I need to... Oh, not timed properly there.